Okay, hello everybody, and welcome back to the freaking, Deus Ex Human Revolution. I was looking at some of the practice points, but I also wanted to show you why I dislike the inventory system. Some of the things like ammo gets piled up, but it's not infinite, right? Here's some combat rifle ammo, and apparently the limit's 50 because there's some more over there. And things like beer and whiskey take up their own slot. Like this is beer, and this is beer. Which apparently I looked, what do you press? You press, examine. It's interesting little dealy that it says there. And beer, woo! So it gives me 5 health points, but it also gives me blurred vision, so if I drop anything it'll be the first thing to go, but no, I'm just gonna drop it. I don't think I've ever used it, so I ain't got no problem dropping it. And what's up with this whiskey? Oh wow. Guaranteed to get your courage pumping and your heart racing faster. So I'll keep that one for now. But I was looking, apparently we do have praxis points, which is cool. But I think we go get, at least, like, I think part of the main mission requires us to go get a couple more. So I really want to look at this screen, but first we're going to finish what we're doing. And then we'll go get one more. I think we got, like, they send us to a place to go get some. I like your hair.
Can you believe those fanatics? I mean, they think taking hostages will get augmentations banned?
You guys are like your own smoke factories.
Didn't expect to see you back so soon, Mr. Jensen. I heard you were nearly a goner.
Thanks for reminding me. Am I supposed to go over here? No?
Oh, did you hear yet? There was a demonstration at the limb clinic. Anti-augmenters. Mostly peaceful, though.
Mostly?
Great job at the plant, boss. Wish I could have gone out with you, but things got a little tense over here, too.
Oh, yeah? That would have been nice to have backup. I don't think it actually ever happens, which is totally fine. Also, is this the door? Oh, what's this? Oh, those are the beers I dropped. Haha, I didn't realize they would do that. Let's go talk to our favorite person. You know why we have a hard time getting along? We're very similar. A vent? I can get into a vent at my own place of work. That's awesome. Oh no, man. Oh man. Pritchard's never gonna let me hear the end of it. He'll be like, I saw you trying to get into that vent. Oh, freaking. You're not gonna let me use that door? Lame. Oh, hey, guy. What are you doing? Just creeping?
Can someone tell me how the purists were even able to break into the plant?
Yeah, I wouldn't be wanting
We're
to work
supposed
for
to have
Sarah
state-of-the-art security measures here.
Oh, hey, security manager. That's me, I think.
I think it's disgusting how public opinion has turned on David so quickly. Like,
Oh, the
it's
door
his
stayed
fault
open.
These lunatics keep attacking us.
People seem to think we're hiding something.
Only because Eliza Kazan keeps spinning it that way. Seriously, it used to be that when David talked, all of Detroit listened. What happened?
People
What
are
happened is
fickle.
that David made too many promises he couldn't keep.
Yeah.
20 years ago, Detroit was on its last legs, remember? And Sarah Industries promised to pick it back up.
Oh, like one company and one man can do that by himself. They're a bunch of ungrateful hacks, if you ask me.
Yeah, but then he shouldn't have been making, making those promises. Is the thing. Oh, that's the way back out. Oh, yeah, because this is downstairs again. Hey, boys. There he is. I guess I could go into my office. Not sure where it
I don't
is.
buy for a second he was with Purity first. I think someone slipped him into Sandra's group to manipulate those thugs.
Yeah, but who? Who would
Wow,
know
you
we
guys,
were developing the
that guy's
typhoon?
face appears a lot.
Same people who attacked us last time, Roy. I mean, come on. We were testing it when they broke in.
All right, I'll give you that. So what? You think a foreign government is behind this?
The Nigerian
Governments
government?
aren't the only ones hiring mercenaries these days. Isole, Kusanji, Taeyong Medical. Any one of our competitors could be behind this.
That guy seriously appears way too often, especially as like somebody that I specifically had to talk to. Hey, guy, can I talk to you?
Everybody's saying you did a great job at the plant, Adam. Apparently there wasn't much bloodshed thanks to you.
Didn't talk to a lot of the people last time, so I don't know if their reactions are super... Is this Final... I didn't even notice that! Square Enix Final... Friggin' who made this game? I gotta check. Whoa... Why is it always an arm? Arms are cool. Okay. Hey, guy. Let me talk to
Well,
you.
if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself.
Wow, this is
Come
different.
to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this is about the typhoon, I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Scuzzy.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
If I was able to
I
hack
thought
in
the first
so
question
easily.
to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job. I guarantee you we'll get along better that way.
We don't get along in the first place.
Just leave, Jensen. I'm very busy.
You're so mean to me. Why are you so mean to me? Tech Haven. That's cute. Where's my office? Oh, they share an office?
Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talk about.
I bet he's trying to convince him to come out of hiding and make a statement that will counteract Bill Taggart.
Darrow is not hiding. He's working day and night in the Arctic, trying to save the world. It's what millionaires do when they get bored. Save the world. Didn't you know that?
Huh. I like that. That was a very interesting thing to say.
What's your take on this, Adam? 2 attacks in 6 months? Can't be a coincidence.
Some of these people are pretty dang perceptive, you know? Like, usually for NPCs, you're kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like, they're just like, whatever. They're just around, but no, a lot of these NPCs, they got things to say. Is my office upstairs? And they got good things to say. Didn't you know? That was enough cynicism and truth in that. They either try to save it or destroy it.
Made her presentation in Washington, the UN wouldn't even be considering restrictions.
We don't know that for sure.
And if they hadn't been considering it, Bill Taggart wouldn't have gone to Geneva to give that damn speech, and no one would have tried to kill him.
There's no way you can say that for sure.
Let me finish, Will. We had the world's sympathy for a while, but isn't it funny how quickly
Isn't it
turned
funny
on
how
us?
the world's
Just need
sympathy
to show
changed?
the world what good human enhancement can do for people. We need to finish what Megan started.
I feel like this game is trying to tell me something. Wow, you're terrifying.
Eliza Cassan saying the situation in Milwaukee Junction is over, but she's not going into any detail.
That's the oh, this is the boys' room. Yay! I went into the boys' room. Oh, that's the girls' room. It's cool that you can talk to the janitors too.
Best thing that's happened to this company all year.
No kidding. General O'Neill would have canceled all our military contracts if anyone got a look at it.
O'Neill would be the least of our problems.
What do you mean?
Think about it, Calvin. The typhoon is a suicide terrorist's dream. Imagine if Picus found out our own government requested it.
Right. Well, lucky for us, Jensen was there to recover it.
It's a suicide bomber's dream and they don't have to actually die. They can just plant it
Jensen.
and leave.
Didn't think I'd see you back here. I guess they couldn't find anyone competent to take your place.
There's a glowy thing in there. I see it. No, not me. Oh, me. My door isn't clear like everybody else's. The pensioner? I don't know. We are aren't that old, are we? I'd say we kind of look like we're in our, like, early 40s or something. I don't know. Late 30s. I got wine in here. I don't need wine. Painkillers. Yep. Oh, Jensen, didn't know if you're coming back, so deleted your entire network account. I only received the order to set it up a new one a few minutes ago, so if you don't like the password I picked, live with it. Mandrake. The password should also work on your home computer. Why does Pritchard have my stuff? I don't want... I can set up my own stuff. Mandrake. I don't know why. Is that an insult in something? All I can think of is the mandrake plants from Harry Potter. The ones that scream at you. No, it was different because last time Jensen was, or freaking what was his name? Pritchard was like, oh man, like, you know, too bad you can't save anybody, you know, type thing. And I got all like, blah, 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 blah. Oh, it's Greg. Okay. Oh, okay. Huh. Oh! She just gave me the guy's freaking door code. David missed me. Yeah, I'm sure he did. Okay, speak to Will or Denzel. Okay, so I've got 2 suspects. Okay. I remember getting that. Oh. Wait. Oh. Why is this one down? Camera 4. Why is camera 4 down? Now, how do I get... Oh, okay. I mean, I know my access is restricted, but... Doors, none connected. Why is my... Oh! Huh, okay. Why is this in here? I'm not a nerd. Whoa, oh, I can see it. Oh! Ferris College, the Board of Regents, Ferris College, conferred upon me, I assume, David Jensen, the degree of Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice. I was like, where did he get a degree? I actually usually thought people just kind of like did the test and went in, you know? That they didn't need a degree. I guess getting one would be nice, but to me it's more of a, like a prove yourself thing rather than, oh look, I've got a degree, you know? To carry out the honor and privileges belonging to that degree, witness thereof was granted. It's on the 24th day of August in the year something or other. The Bachelor's Science, that's the same thing. Is that the same thing? Why do I have 3 degrees? Why do I have 3 Bachelors of Science? Why do I have 3 Bachelors of Science? That's weird. What are all these for? What is that? What is that? What's a Daedalus complex? I smoke? Do I smoke? I sound like I smoke. I'm probably exploring way too thoroughly. Okay, so it's just some of the same repeat books everywhere. Unless we could look at this as me, as Adam Jensen trying to figure out everything that goes on. Like, you have to have a degree of knowledge of what goes on in the workplace, I think, to be able to defend it, especially a high security place like this. So it's probably just good to have all this research stuff. I could see this being good because I'm supposed to use neuroprecipitum, I think. Because I think you only have to use it when you get your implants. But I get the view. Haha, Pritchard, he's just jealous. Okay. Interesting. It's cool that I have my own office. I like that. Close the door. Oh, that's a guy that is in trouble.
Hey, Jensen. Rumor is some of those pro-human bastards got away tonight, including their leader. Think they had inside help?
Ah, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, what do you get? Oh, it's just a way down? Or just keeping an eye on the place?
Oh, did you hear yet? There was a demonstration at the limb clinic.
Yeah. Is these stairs? Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, okay. I'm glad it tells me, like...
I wouldn't hold my breath waiting for Detroit PD to get answers.
Are you on the phone? I'll just back up slowly. Hiya. That it doesn't sound like, here, go here. You know what I mean? Like, go to the penthouse. And I'm like, cool, how does one get to the penthouse? Ooh, wow. Wow, this is legit. That was really nice. I feel like that millionaire thing was kind of referencing Batman too, you know?
I'm
Whoa.
telling you, Hugh.
Whoa.
He might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile.
Yeah, this guy started out, I think Sarah started out down,
We'll talk later.
you know, like down to earth, you know what I mean? So this kind of thing isn't necessarily, like, he's charming, but I don't know. That picture was in a different place too, I saw it.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
You aren't looking
While
at me
we're
in the
done
eye.
here, check him with Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown.
Everybody looks really
Get her to
shifty.
get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking?
Haha.
Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care
I
of
think he'll
things.
be a better asset otherwise. Oh, yeah, whoa, whoa.
I'm hoping it'll pay off for us later. Sanders was furious when he found out his hacker was augmented. He's not gonna rest till he finds out who set him up.
Oh, and you're naive enough to think he'll share the information when he gets it.
Don't call me naive, bro.
I thought you were ready for this, Adam.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game. Being
Exactly.
run by somebody else. I intend to find out who.
And I need all the assets I can
so
get.
that it never happens
And
to
this guy is
anybody again.
honorable. He'll tell
Good,
me.
because so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
Have you not
I
seen
pulled
him?
his cables out myself.
Wow, you got a
Yeah, well,
filigree.
the police are saying he's not, and they're
What?
refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Wow.
Well, maybe they didn't like being held off so long at the plant.
Is that my head of security speaking? Or the ex-cop? Listen, Adam, I don't want to squabble about this. I need you to get to the bottom of it. You still got friends on the force. You think...
Am I a cop or am I SWAT?
You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural
I
hub
thought I
might tell
wasn't
us who he
supposed to touch
was.
the neural hub.
Contact me when you've
'Cause I'm not
gotten
a
a hold of
professional.
it.
Alright. Nope, we're good.
You got it.
If nothing else, I'm a professional and I will do what my boss wants me to do. You're right there, boss?
That hacker's not going to be sitting still for long. Get over to the station and find a way inside.
Don't be mad, boss. Don't be mad. I do like David Seraph, but I feel like Jensen might push his buttons every now and then, you know what I mean?
Adam, were you just speaking to David? I didn't know he'd finished his call. Is everything okay?
How'd you see
As
me go
well as
past?
can be expected.
Right, like I know what that means anymore.
I know, right? That was
the phone's
really
been ringing
vague.
off the hook ever since Bill Taggart's little press conference this evening.
What happened?
Taggart. Seraph was speaking about him when I walked in. What's the founder of the Humanity Front saying about us now?
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
he's all sincere this time, denouncing all the violence that's been committed against us, offering to come here in person to express his deepest sympathies.
Right. No wonder the boss seems grumpy.
Yeah.
Can you blame him? If it were up to Luddites like Taggart, you would have died on that operating table. The problem is, he knows how to play on people's fears.
Tampering with human biology can be pretty scary.
It can.
Tell that to all the war ants whose lives have been improved because of it. But if Taggart has his way, if he can sway popular opinion enough, then the United Nations will be forced to take a stand.
Dang.
Mark my words.
We're
That
totally
man is
bypassing, like... Well, especially for a country that, according to that political thing we read, is going downhill, we're still ordering things like... Wait, is this boy or girl bathroom? Doesn't say. We're still ordering things like these big, you know, fancy machines or whatever, you know? The Typhoon. So I've got a couple missions, it looks like. So M would be the main, right? And then S is going to be side.
Please report to your office.
What, for reals?
Adam Jensen.
Oh, okay. My office is, where's the stairs? I think that elevator only takes me to, the penthouse. Hello? Is somebody in there? Did I break down my own door? Oh, hey, guy. I got a praxis point.
Man, what am I doing here?
Completionist.
This is nuts.
You talking to yourself?
Hey, Jensen. Man, it's good to see you. I'm glad you're back. How are you holding up?
I manage.
I'm sorry about Megan. I know it must be hard.
I'm just sitting on the couch.
For a while, we thought you
I'm
were a
very
goner,
relaxed.
too. Everything's going to shit. The attack on HQ, and now this mess with the factory.
Yeah. Tough times all around. How about you, Corella? You okay?
I don't know. I fucked up. I mean bad.
What happened?
And you want me
Well,
to
a
fix
couple
your
of months
problems?
ago, me and Tyndall, you know, one of Pritchard's techs, we started sneaking out some
He wasn't-
neuropazine from one of the labs.
He wasn't on my
Jesus,
list.
Tim. You realize this could get you fired. Worse, arrested if the company chooses to prosecute. What were you thinking?
And why are you
I
telling
know.
me?
It's just, it's complicated. I didn't want to do it at first, but there were good reasons. Anyway, now I want out, but Tyndall has security footage of me stealing the stuff and says he'll expose me if I ever stop helping him. I'm in a bad spot, Adam. I need that footage back. I know you're busy with everything that's going on right now, but I could really use your help.
Why would I help you? Quest details.
And I should care about this because...
Damn, Adam. Are you really going to shake me down like this? That's cold. I'm hurting here. Look, I may be able to get my hands on a weapon mod for you. Jeez, never thought I'd have to buy your help.
I didn't either.
What is it exactly you need me to do?
I need you to get back that security footage Tyndall has on me. It's probably in his apartment. On his computer, maybe.
So what? I just look him up in the phone book?
His apartment is near Brooklyn Court. It might be tough to get in because his building has a large security gate protecting it.
Well, that's just great.
Hacking the security gate is possible, but would require advanced hacking skills. You might have to look around for an alternate path. Maybe use the fire escape or something.
Yeah, okay. Yikes.
Neuropazine. What could you guys want with an anti-rejection drug for augmentation patients? Reselling it? Providing a competitor?
Why do you automatically assume I was trying to turn a profit?
Well, why aren't you explaining it to me?
Pretty ballsy stealing a patented drug from a secure lab. How'd you manage to do it?
Both Tyndall and I worked the night shift every other week. I stashed the neuropozyne in a bag while he edited the security footage. Guess he kept part of it.
Wow. So, as the head of security, like,
How about
I should
Tyndall?
be really worried about this.
Can't you reason with him?
You could try, but Tyndall's a pretty driven guy. I mean, the guy's like a rock. You need a Casey aug or something to crack him.
Casey?
Social enhancer. It's an
I read about that
augmentation
a second
designed to
ago.
read people's reactions and behavioral patterns. Higher end series even allows you to directly influence people.
What?
With pheromones or something.
What? That's creepy. That's horrible. No wonder people don't want to have augment. I mean, that's where you get into the moral and ethical grounds of, like, having augmentations.
All right. Tell me more.
Really? Wow. Thanks, Adam. I thought I was done for.
I'm just
The
worried this
security
guy's
footage
lying,
will probably
you know?
be on his apartment computer. Meet me in front of the subway station parking lot once you get a hold of it.
I got it from here.
Did you get it yet?
Whoa, wait.
Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
Let me get back to you.
Get out of my office, guy. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna leave the door open so you get out. Wasn't this guy on my list, though? I don't feel good about sneaking around my own place of work, you know? What am I supposed to be doing? We can't let SWAT into that plant. There's too much at stake. Frenetic pony? I resent that accusation. You hired me. You get away with the surgeries because of that neat little clause we had in his contract. I'm assuming not. Won't trust me. It's your call, boss. We saved his life for God's sake. I don't think he'll be suing us anytime soon. Well, geez, is Frenetic Pony? Oh, he's the lawyer, right? Right. So this guy's the lawyer, the one who I'm hacking. But is Frenetic Pony freaking Seraph? Is that David Seraph? Because that's the worst name for a boss ever. That makes me think he's into like weird crap. Oh man. Wow. Hey Danny, you got a second? Can you stop by? They asked me to draft a formal letter to tie 2am declining their most generous offer. I want to make sure I get the wording correct. Well, you're still using him, even though you want me to like freaking mess with him. Unlock your computers. Do not download free internet software. Do not give your login. Yep. You can see why Pritchard would get mad, I guess, because people don't do the most basic things. You know, Denny, for a lawyer, you're a pretty cool dude. Thanks for checking the POs. Would have done it myself, but Seraph's mean word has had my number for way too long. She caught me with him. I'd have been toast. You know, she got Cassie implants, don't you? Anyway, from what you told me, I'm sure Micah Pine's behind those sets. She's in purchasing. Typed out the POs before Margio's signs them. It'd be so easy for her to change the figs after she's OOTO till Thursday, so just gotta check into her, get in her office before then. Snake gave me the code to 27 next door to hers, 4145. They must have any air ducts. I won't sue if any. Who is this? Oh, hey, guy, don't mind me. Just breaking into people's offices, apparently. Ebook! Oh, Facing the dragon, China casts a long shadow like since the 2000s. China's bloc has steadily climbed towards superpower status, supplanting the USA as the world's economic engine and most sophisticated military force. Marked growth in many areas of industry have made the People's Republic a major player in many fields, notably the emerging technology of human augmentation. Not the regulations imposed on human trials by other nations. Oh, the PRC have been fast-tracking their augmentation research. Wow. There's like zero regulations, like, wow. May grant them a monopoly and maybe hurt a lot of people. Despite technological advances, China's attitudes toward human rights and the environment have not progressed, and rumors of atrocities against people on the planet are rife. But confirmation of these statements are difficult to obtain given the PRC's iron grip on their nation's media. Indeed. I don't know. Yeah, there's not a good precedence there. A lot of this is based off of real fears and whatnot. Who was that other guy? It wasn't the guy I was just talking to. A little help. Oh no. Minor security concern. I just wonder if this lady Athena's trying to like get me. Will's office. He's working in office 23, which is downstairs. Okay. That's the thing, is this, from what I can tell, this game is very, very long. I mean, not as long as, like Inquisition, say, you know, which is like this huge open world that I've already spent over 100 hours in, but 27, 25, 23. Is there anybody in there? Hopefully not. 3, 7, 1, 6. Oh, don't mind me. I know that probably doesn't make a difference, but it makes me feel better. Where will we be in 2050? I will be old. There was once a time when we believed that the world would become a monolithic nation state, a kind of United States of Earth, brought together under the global aegis, is that how you say it? Of super governmental body. Now the prediction seems quaint and hackneyed. I think that would only work if we ever got out into space and started having colonies, and then Earth would kind of be its own thing, or at least a conglomerate of like several like each continent almost having its own, and then having some sort of UN type thing. But not just like the UN where like it's only some people are allowed into the UN. It would have to be like one, like each continent would have like its own representative type thing, you know what I mean? The reality is that we live in a excuse me, in an era where sovereign nations and the formal governments of countries are little more than lines of demarcation upon the world's maps. Dude, that actually sounds a lot like in anthropologists that I studied. More nations in the world than there are not to flag, but to the only true transnational entities that still thrive, corporations. That wasn't the way the theorist talked about it when I was doing work for my thesis, like pre-work for my thesis. But yeah, like people don't. He talked about like yeah, how it was like a migration thing, but in the fact that like people don't really see the world as like political boundaries anymore so much, but more like he says that they, you know, they choose to affiliate with their own, that kind of like their own imaginings. Like people will associate more, like gamers associate as gamers. They don't necessarily, like I associate more with somebody, you know, across the ocean who's played the video games I have than I do with some of my relatives who have like never played games and like don't, you know, I don't know, something like that. It's sort of similar to that. He says it a lot better than I do. But corporations is an interesting way to predict that route. Instead of, because this guy was focusing more on the individual, but this is focusing on the corporation. We thus foresee a time when people will be citizens of their employer's nation rather than the Chinese, French, Canadian, etc. And in this world, what we have thought of as traditional nation complexes such as America will fragment in order to find their own equilibrium. How is this going to play out? will fragment in order to find their own equilibrium. This is fantastic. This is crazy stuff. Okay. Let's hack this guy really quick. Wait, whoa, oh. Some attention that has been disappearing in the lab. Usually nights when you're working late. Care to explain? What exactly are you accusing me of, Frank? Yes, I've taken quantities. It's part of my research. I also lagged and placed all unused by. It was not the only one working late. Dr. Berger, he'll verify it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing him as a security chief. It's my responsibility to stay on top of things. I thought I was the am I the security? Oh, he's the chief and I'm the manager, I guess? New access code. Whatever Megan's team was on to with that patient X strand is simply amazing. I ran the test 3 times just to make sure none of the usual rejection markers are present after 8 weeks without neuroprojection. Unheard of. Listen, I gotta take off, but you gotta see results of tests. Come to my office, room 32 if you chance. Yeah, do that. Working long hours. Recent vacancies. Yikes. Oh. He's doing a inspirational speech. I don't know. I like Seraph. I mean there are I can see him. I could even see him being a bad guy, I guess, eventually, or doing bad things for good reasons type thing, but hey, don't mind me. I'm just a security chief. But as far from what I can tell, I kind of like him. I'm wary, but I like him. Anyway, I will call this episode here. Thank you so much for joining me. These ones are a little bit long. A game like this kind of tends to do that, I think. But thank you all for joining me, and I will see you in the next one.